Man, we in the building. All right. Technical difficulties earlier, but guess what? Fix those. Back up in the game, man. So y'all probably ain't gonna see the other one. It's been deleted. So let me go ahead and put this popping, put this up as if it never happened. So it never happened. So good morning. No, man, what's going on, y'all? Listen, man. So I really wanted to get in on this one. I've been seeing this situation pop up on my timeline, and the question I had to myself when seeing this is, what's popping? Like, nobody's talking about the fact that this white lady decided she was gonna murder a black man, and nobody's really talking about it. And I'm like, why is no one really talking about this guy? So his name is Christian. Wait, I'm gonna say the last name right. Hopefully, hold on. It's Christian Obumiseli. Christian Obumiseli. So Christian Obumiseli. I'm not even sure quite what he does. I just know that he's a black man. He got a little bit of money, and he's in Miami. So I'm like, all right, why we not saying nothing? Is it because it's a white woman? I don't know. I don't know why they're not saying anything. But so this white lady, this is she's the OnlyFans model. Courtney Tailor is the OnlyFans model. She makes a significant amount of money on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? She's been on there doing her thing, I guess, pretty much since the pandemic. So what it is I found out that this guy Christian is not getting a lot of support, and you should understand the power of black women. Okay, let's throw that out there. At this point, we should all understand the power of it. But this guy decides that, you know, in the past he's been on rampages with black women. And so my thing is this: if you don't like black women, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't prefer black women, fantastic on you. That's your loss, but it's cool. But it's like, don't get out there and start bashing women or black women. Don't start bashing black women because you don't like them personally. You know what I'm saying? So this dude, a lot of people aren't saying anything because they're turning a blind eye to him because of what he's done. You know what I'm saying? In the past, he's said publicly how, you know, how he doesn't. I was like, I want to date a white. I want to date a white. What? He's saying that he want to date a oh, he basically making fun of black women, you know, saying the things that they would say in this line of tweets. But he's openly said how he doesn't support black women. He doesn't care really about black women. He's always talking about how black women this, black women that. He wants a white woman, and then, you know what I'm saying, now we at this point where he got a white woman. That's what he's been asking for. That's what he got. But you got to understand that we aren't treated the same. So you got your white woman. The problem was she's a murderer. You probably would have been. I think I honestly rather be cussed out, talk shit to than killed. Just point blank period. If you ask me, hey, talk shit about me all day, I can leave the relationship, but when I'm dead, there's no way I'm getting up out that casket and being like, you know what? I'm not cool with this. Like, I really feel like that he made a wrong decision prior to whatever happened. But I personally feel like that's one thing, and I understand people not supporting him for that. But it is a black man getting murdered. So I feel like a lot of people on that line of should they say something or shouldn't they say something? I personally feel like they should say something, especially for the fact that it ain't just about him and his case. I mean, it goes further than that. You know what I'm saying? But this just so happened to be one of the cases in which this situation exposed. But I feel like a lot of times we push it under the rug, but these situations need to be handled because there are bigger situations. Like, you know, this situation with right there we go, Crystal Kaiser, who was, you know, 17. She was being trafficked out. You know what I'm saying? She had a whole freaking dude basically putting her on the market to, do stuff that she wasn't willing to do. And she was a black woman who ended up killing a white man, and she's getting the death penalty. She's getting first degree. She's getting this. She's getting that, and they make it seem like it was a bad thing for her to conspire against a man who was ruining her life, basically. You know what I'm saying? So in a situation like this, I feel like that they tried to compare it at first to the Kyle Rittenhouse, in which Kyle claimed he was protecting himself. But if you go to a place with a weapon, you know what I'm saying, what you think is gonna happen? I feel like that the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, I talked about it openly before, but the Kyle Rittenhouse thing was crazy because, for him to get off claiming self-defense was crazy. While this woman who's sitting here basically being abused, you know what I'm saying, she's being used and abused, and she finally stands up to this guy, and she has to defend herself, and she ends up basically winning after defending herself. And she is the butt of the joke at this point. She is locked up at the age of 17. It's crazy how the rules aren't the same. But I feel like in this situation with this dude, you know what I'm saying? I don't like what he said about black women. I don't like his whole attitude towards black women. But at the end of the day, cases like this show that, this lady, and it won't like it was a mystery that something didn't happen. Like, we don't know what happened. Something could have possibly happened. Like, she did it. You know what I'm saying? She did it. She ain't denying that she didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? In this video, one of her neighbors just so happened to take video footage of her from across the balcony. This is a hell of a shot. I don't know if they got an iPhone 31 in this picture, but this is a hell of a shot from a distance. And I feel like that personally, like, it's like, you did it. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. In this video, she's covered in blood. She's basically committed the murder. And this other woman, they don't even know what happened. It's her story. Crystal Kaiser, is her story versus theirs. And since she get the bad end of the stick. So this is a doozy, man, because it's like we don't want to support this behavior from this kind of, these kind of dudes. Like, you don't want to support that type of behavior. It's not, I wouldn't condone this type of, no, black women is, black women that. I would never date a black woman. I don't. But at the same time, when it's a culture thing, it's kind of like, these people get away with murder in this situation. I don't know, man. I feel like that as much as I would love to sweep this under the rug and be like, you know what, you never treated our queens right, so why should we care? I think that we should care because it's other cases that are tagged on to it that make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And when we out here trying to defend ourselves, it's not the same. When a black person defending themselves, they pull up and it's blood all on the black person. And, it's the bodies right there of the person who you did damage to. Like, they pulled up, the dude was laying there bloody. It was a single stab wound. You know what I'm saying? And also, the things that I feel like are also hurting this case, and which this situation happened, they said that the lawyer for Courtney says that basically a week before she took the dude's name off the lease, he returned to the apartment complex and it just went down. You know what I'm saying? I think that they stand on the grounds that he wasn't supposed to be there at all. He had no right to be there. So I don't think you should have killed him, though. You know what I'm saying? I think that she should get some type of something, because it shouldn't be a slap on the wrist that you should just be able to murder somebody and get away with it. But I feel like that they said that his name got taken off the lease and he wasn't supposed to be there. So that's not helping this case. And it is what it is. So I don't know, man. Murder is murder is murder. Killing is killing is killing. This is a tough situation, man. But like I said, on the strength of other cases, I feel like that somebody should say something. Maybe we should be sticking up for it. But on the strength of who he is as the person and what he's did and the respect that he had for the respect that he had for the culture, it's like, man, fuck this guy. So I don't know, man. Let me know y'all opinions. You know what I'm saying? Should we care? Shouldn't we care? Should we jump in? Shouldn't we jump in? You know, should this be supported? Do you think this should be talked about more? Shouldn't it? I don't know. I personally feel like, you know, it's just a difficult situation from the outside looking in. I don't know what we should be doing, but anyway, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. You feel me, man? If y'all ain't doing nothing tonight, man, make sure y'all make it out to Sunday Service Soul Food tonight, Wednesday. There's a couple things going on in the city, man. Support live comedy. Feel me? And yeah, I'm up out of here, man. Peace.